stuff are in your bathroom. Anybody relate to that? One day you wake up, all of a sudden you got 27 tubes of stuff in there, you don't know what they are. They all look alike, you can't tell a Pepsodent from the Fix-It. In fact, yesterday I got my Aqua Fresh and my Preparation H mixed up.
Like that's my criminal.
It was horrible. My lips and my gums all shrunk up and full. Oh, my hands smell minty fresh. Hey, I'm getting fat too. You can't tell because I wore purple tonight. But I'm getting fat. I went to get some jeans today. Went over to Sears. I'm not bragging, you know, it's just where I shop. Went over to that. I'm a fat guy now, so I wear a size 40. And I went to that big wall of jeans they have there. Gotta get about 20,000 pairs of jeans. Let me go find my size. Let's say start up here. 28. It should be in the kids section. There's the 30s. There's the 32. 34. Here's the 36. Here's the 38. And this must be the... Who's the genius? Who's the genius that puts the fat guy pants on the floor? I would love to purchase them, but I can't reach them. So I gotta turn into MacGyver all of a sudden. I gotta stick my foot underneath the top pair of jeans there, and I gotta like scoop them up. Let me go try these out. Oh, put the 28s in with the 40! It's the story of my life. I'm an old fat Danny Bonaducci lookalike. That other guy was an imposter. He was more of a Ralph Mouth. Ralph Mouth. You guys ever see when the newscasters talk to the weathercaster? Like they actually have something to do with the weather? Yeah, it's like, Jerry Taft, we're mad at you. It rained all weekend. Can you do something about that? I'd like to see the weatherman get even with the rest of them just once, wouldn't you? Like, yeah, I'll make it stop raining. Sure, I'll do that. But what about you, Kathy Brock? What about that 12-year-old that got killed by that stray bullet yesterday, huh? Some of that. You think you can bring her back to life? And how about you, Mark G. Greco? You think you can stop the Cubs from sucking for another 100 friggin' years? You think you can do that? And how about you, Roger Ebert? Can I have the 2 hours of my life back I wasted watching Wolverine? They're still talking about Sully Sullenberger. You know what that is? You know Sully, the pilot. He's the guy that landed the plane on the Hudson River. Nobody got hurt. Big deal. I landed my '79 Chevy Nova in a Holiday Inn swimming pool one night. Nobody got hurt. I did a double somersault over the chain link fence, stuck the landing right in deep water. Nobody got hurt. And I did it on the drunken blackout. Let's see Sully do that. Let's see Sully do that. This economy got you down? The economy got you down? The economy's got me down, but I'm trying to find a silver lining in all this, you know. I used to go to parties and I'd hear stuff like, everybody's making millions but me, you know. It'd be like, yeah, I got a 30% increase on my portfolio last month. Or, I doubled my money on that IBM split last week. What about you, Joe Red? And I'd say, I won 20 on a scratch off last week. That's pretty good, isn't it? me. I could relate more at dinner parties. The other day, a lady came up to me. She said she lost all her money on the .com bust. I said, I know what you mean, Susie. I lost all my money on the cocaine bust. Another guy told me his 401 was taken and he lost half of his retirement. I said, I know what you mean, Johnson. I did so many drugs, I lost half of my 20s and 30s. And a good portion of my 40s. Don't do drugs, kids. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of this new stuff, man. I say bring back Bush. Who's with me? I'm not talking about George Bush. He can stay on the ranch or whatever the hell he is. I'm talking about pubic hair on the ladies. Now, who's with me? That's right, you young people. You young people, the legends are true. That once upon a time, women had hair on their vajayjays. It was awesome. Big, sweeping, flowing, silky bushes that went all over the place. You can use it as a pillow. You can dry your hands on it. You can even hide your weed in there. It was awesome, and then something happened, I don't know, around 1989. I think it was Chernobyl. That have been Chernobyl or the shrinking Brazilian rainforest. I think Brazil had something to do with it. But women all over the world were buried as the Sahara Desert. Nowadays, when a woman takes her pants off, you don't know whether to boink her or buy Thin Mint cookies from her. Every time I see that bald beaver, I'm worried Chris Hansen's going to come out for the next row. Talking about, what are your intentions? Why do you have that vodka and marijuana with you? I'm just helping you with their homework, that's all. And you kids back in the day in the bush, we were like jungle fighters. We were like the tunnel rats of Gucci. We put on our helmets, our flashlights, our lunch pails, a couple extra sandwiches, you never knew how long you were going to be in there. And into the bush we went like Lewis and Clark. And the further and deeper into the bush we went, the murkier and the swampier it got. But we kept going. Sure, it was dangerous. Of course it was dangerous. And any time you can be attacked by killer crabs. And sometimes even the dreaded river of crimson. I said it was dangerous. And sometimes we get lost in there. We'd have to hire an Indian guy, kind of a Sherpa spelunker. That's right, a Sherpa spelunker. We'd come to a fork in the road, he'd put his head in the air, take 2 sniffs, and say, that way. And on we went until we came to the great pink lake machine. And we planted our flag. And we claimed it for our own. And then we fell asleep. The next day we called all our friends, told them all about it. By nowadays, every time I see a Chia Pet commercial, I wax nostalgia.